Hi, I'm Brad Lineberger, president of Seaside Wealth Management, here with this month's edition of Women and Wealth. This month, we're going to be exploring the difficult question of, will I have enough money in retirement if my spouse passes away before I do? And this is a difficult subject, and the loss of a spouse can be challenging, tricky, sad, and sometimes depressing. There are some things you need to be aware of as you are planning for this inevitable stage of life. One of which is, when you lose your spouse, what happens is your Social Security benefits, the survivor will keep the highest of the two benefits. So the smaller benefit will be going away at some point in the future. You can plan on that. And it's why we spend a lot of time looking at ways to maximize your Social Security benefit. And one of the things we look at is the higher income earner with the higher benefit may want to consider deferring Social Security all the way until age 70, because that will ensure that the survivor has the most amount of money coming to them from Social Security. The other thing about Social Security is you do enjoy cost of living adjustments or increases, which sometimes can be quite large. So it's another way to ensure a rising income stream in retirement. Other things you want to do, you want to make sure that you're aware of any sort of beneficiary selection on pension income. Sometimes pensions will be giving you an income stream while both of you are alive, but when the first person goes, it may go to zero and disappear altogether. There's many different variations of how a survivor can receive a benefit from a pension, and making a good decision on the front end is really important. If the decision has already been made and your beneficiary selection's been elected, you want to just have an awareness of what's going to happen there. Additionally, you want to make sure that all of the retirement accounts in your lives have proper beneficiaries listed. So if you inherit an IRA from your deceased spouse, if you're less than 10 years of age, you may want to consider rolling their IRA in with yours. So now you can manage it more efficiently and make good decisions around the required minimum distribution rules that you're going to be subject to once you hit the age of 72. So the most important thing you can do is to have a financial plan in place that looks at this type of situation, what happens if your spouse predeceases you, to ensure that you do not run out of money. Other things that should be considered, life insurance policies. And there's always decisions around, if you have a life insurance policy, should I keep it? Should I let it go? And a good financial plan will stress test the situation where your spouse dies, leaving you with potentially years or even decades of life as a widower. And that's not a fun subject to talk about, but it's my job to bring up the difficult subjects and to help you navigate the seasons of life. And so if you have questions, or if this sort of thing keeps you up at night, please feel free to reach out, and we can make sure that your plan is solid and you feel good about what's happening and you have peace around the issue of money.